funny. It's like some shutter or something right outside this wall. Whenever the wind blows, it bangs up against it. It's the weirdest thing, and sometimes you might hear it. So if you hear something banging up against the wall, that's just whatever it is up against the wall outside the building. New place, new face. Different things that you have to deal with. Alright fam, so here's the assignment. You're drawing your comic book and the story calls for 2 pages of exposition. That's people talking to each other, if you don't know. So you're going to have to draw 2 people talking to each other, but you don't want to do just a bunch of floating heads talking or anything like that. No, you want to draw something interesting, right? Right. How do you draw 2 people having a conversation and make it look good, make it look interesting and all that good stuff? I'm glad you asked. Number 1, you got to establish your camera line. What's a camera line? Well, in this video, I'm going to let you know. Sounds good? Sounds good. Let's go. What's up fam, it's your boy DKG72 and we're talking about 2 people having a conversation. Well, basically we're talking about drawing 2 people having a conversation. So how do you do that and how do you make it look interesting and dynamic and all of that good stuff? This rule doesn't really have a name per se, but it's very similar to the rule of thirds. Remember when I did that video and we chopped the panels into quadrants so that you knew where to place everybody in order to establish cool layouts? Well, it's kind of that same thought process. In this particular situation, when you have 2 characters that are talking, you're going to establish them talking by locking them into either side of the panel. And what do I mean by that? Well, let's check out the example. So here we have character 1 and we have character 2. And if we put them into a nice little panel, character 1 is on the left hand side of the panel while character 2 is on the right. Now here's the trick to this establishing your camera line, eye line type of deal. Once character 1 is established on the left and character 2 is established on the right side of the panel, they're locked in. You can't move them. Well, you can't move them from either side of the panel unless you establish them walking past each other. But if they're just standing around talking, character 1 is always to the left, character 2 is always to the right. And that it doesn't matter what camera angle you use. You're probably thinking to yourself, you could change the camera angles? Of course you can. You can change the camera angles all you want to. You just want to make sure that character 1 is always to the left and character 2 always to the right, or however you want to set it up. So you can do overhead shots, side shots. Look at the example, and it's right there. So once those characters are locked in, you don't want to move them suddenly. That's what's called the dreaded jump cut, where basically you start off with a character established at one side of the panel, then all of a sudden they're on the opposite side of the panel, and you don't know how. You just don't want to do it because it confuses the reader, it confuses the viewer, and it throws everybody off. So you don't want people to just jump from one side to the other. If you got one guy established on one side, keep him there. And if you got the other guy established on the other side, keep him there. All right, so here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to practice over the week. I want you to practice basically keeping one character on the right side and one character on the left side, and all the different camera angles that you can try: overhead shots, long shots, close-up shots, wild, crazy shot, all the crazy shots that you can try. And as you practice this and as you learn this, next week we're going to talk about characters in 4 areas, using close-ups and creating transitions. So yeah, when characters walk past each other, you can then reestablish them on the opposite side of each other, and how to tell that story. Again, this is just about visual storytelling and trying to make you guys the best comic book artists, visual storytellers that you can be. You want to establish, again, you always want to establish which side of the panel that your characters are on, and then you want to keep them on the side while they're talking to their adversary, foe, friend, whoever. And by doing that, you're going to have a very, 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 very strong visual story told. and you will not confuse your readers, and we never want to do that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please go ahead and hit the big thumbs up and share this all over the world, and thumbs up the likes. That's how the algorithms notice us now, so definitely do that. Also, go ahead and if you're new here, go ahead and if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you. Just want to say what's up to all the new subscribers. What's up, guys? I'm glad you stopped by. If you guys want to get a hold of me, you can always talk to me on Instagram and Twitter at DKG72. I have a Facebook fan page and a TikTok that's David Gordon 72. And if you really like what's going on with the channel, please support by heading over to Patreon, DKG72 Comics, or by clicking some of the affiliated links in the description below. That leads to different art supplies, books that I have on Amazon and those types of places. Yeah, so a lot of different options, guys. So I hope this helped you out. I hope this really kind of got your creative juices going, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.